again, Morgana.
They had originally wanted a blonde, and I'm naturally blonde. I was only allowed to do one take per scene pretty much, and I found out why later.
When you're looking in the mirror, the whole kind of transformation, you're taking off the nose ring and things like that. And that scene right there, to me, is more of a personal reminder of the range that you have. I mean, it's so inspiring.
Thank you. Like, I've gone all over the place with characters. Like MacGyver, I played a hooker, a teenage hooker. And then the OC, I play a white trash aunt. Jag, I play a widow. And I love getting to play all of these different characters. It's so much fun as an actress. I think from being a singer, I can just change my voice. Like Drew Barrymore is like, we're going to Mexico because I'm a Chihuahua. You can just hear it because when you're a singer, you can hear it.
That's so epic. That is so epic. Miss Hailee, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You look absolutely fantastic. You're beautiful. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Again, you look fantastic. I just had Andrew on the show. He looks fantastic. He spoke the world of you. My first question to you, Hailee, Wishmaster 2, Evil Never Dies. When you hear those words or when you think of Andrew, what comes to mind?
Oh gosh. Going back, it feels like a lifetime ago. Just filming that movie just meant the world to me. It was so much fun. We had so much fun. Andrew, maybe not as much because of that, all the makeup and the contacts and all that, but we had a really good time.
That's awesome. Well, I love this movie. I've seen it so many times. And for the longest time, Hailee, I thought that this was, my introduction to you as an actress. But I was wrong. I later found out that my actual introduction to you was in Charles in Charge. You played the character of Stacy. Again, I had no idea that you were the same person. The look, the voice. I mean, this was Charles in Charge is one of my favorite shows, and I know it so well, but I had no idea that you were the same person as Wishmaster, which proves how talented you are.
You're not gonna see me anymore.
Of course I'm gonna see you, Charles. You're my boyfriend.
Shh, I'm not your boyfriend.
You love me and you know it.
The diner scene is actually my favorite. I actually had something like that similar happen to me in real life. But I mean, do you remember, being on that set? What was it like?
Yeah, it was so fun. Scott Bakula was great. Nicole Eggert is amazing. The whole cast was wonderful to work with. It was fun kind of playing that character that I like playing characters that I'm nothing like in real life because it's a lot more fun than playing yourself.
Oh, didn't you buy that outfit at Janine's boutique? Yeah. Well, then you better go change. We might want to go into Janine's today, and if you're wearing an outfit you bought there, well, every customer in the store will know how much you paid for it.
They wanted her over the top. They kept saying more, more. And I'm more of a subdued type of actress, but I come from theater, so I can do over the top. But yeah, it was very over the top and very fun. We were all friends from doing the celebrity functions as kids, and we all went to the Alfie Soda Pop parties together, so we all knew each other, so it was pretty easygoing.
That's awesome. I love this show, and I actually had epic chats here on my show with Nicole Eggert, Josie, Erica Eleniak. I mean, everyone on that show was awesome, and the timing overall, I remember telling Nicole that everyone on that show had great timing. I mean, it was an awesome show, awesome times. Congrats again. And to go from Stacy to the character of Morgana, two completely different characters.
It's funny. It's so fun though when you're playing the vastly different characters. So originally I was up for Wishmaster 1. I had gone to the audition and I was sitting outside about to go in. It was a Monday, I remember, because I had worked on the sides all day, Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm sitting there and my agent called and said, "Don't go in, they've already cast the part." And it was for Tammy Lauren's sister. And I was so upset. I'm like, I had worked, I had missed a birthday party. I wanted the part so bad. So when Wishmaster 2 came along, there were 3 sets of sides, and I decided to memorize all of them. I wanted to go in strong, and I did. And thankfully, I ended up, the bad luck ended up turning into good luck. They had originally wanted a blonde, and I'm naturally blonde. So they were like, "Can you go back to blonde?" And then Jack Sholder was like, "No, we'll keep it dark." So the character ended up being a brunette. So
wow, well, I think it worked out perfectly. So you get the role, and when the character of Morgana is introduced, the whole opening, with the robbery and everything, I had heard just a rumor, again, this was before I had internet, that the late Corey Haim has a cameo in this movie and that he was one of the masked men.
Oh, no.
Is that correct?
Yeah, he was. So he and I were dating at the time, and he was on set, and it wasn't that scene. It was a different scene. It was the museum scene. And so he, for a joke, decided to be an extra in this scene. He didn't get paid. He wasn't doing it for the money. He just did it for the fun of it. And it was just for fun. Yeah.
Wow, I've seen it so many times. I'm gonna watch it as soon as we're done here, and I'm gonna find that shot. Holy moly, that's awesome. And so what was it like working with Andrew, the Djinn himself?
I just remember being so impressed with him, with the makeup and how kind he is and was back then and still is. And how the makeup, just the incredible makeup job they did, the prosthetics. And he would wear these contacts. And he didn't complain about them. And he had them in for too long. And his eyes started really like hurting, I guess, or oozing or something really bad. And I remember he had to go to the ER, and he sent a text to me or a message to me apologizing. And I was thinking, he's in the ER and he's apologizing to me? Like he was so kind. And I did that last scene to an X on the wall. So that was kind of hard to do that because it's a big emotional scene. You're doing it to an X, but but Andrew was really wonderful to work with.
Super nice guy, super talented, both of you. And just both of you look so amazing right now. I am so honored and blessed to be here talking to you. So what's Hailey's favorite scene in Wishmaster 2?
I love the beginning where the cop freezes.
Done.
I just thought that was kind of cool, and everyone loves the scene where the guy goes through the bars in the jail. I love a lot of it. I mean, it's a fun movie.
Yes.
I was only allowed to do one take per scene pretty much, and I found out why later because I did a show with Jack Sholder. He said that my natural energy is kind of nervous, and he wanted to keep that because when I had a bunch of takes, I would all of a sudden become confident. So he wanted Morgana to stay nervous. So that's why he gave me only 1 or 2 takes per scene. It was very frustrating, but now I understand why. You can see it for free on YouTube, and we're watching the views, and like 1 million views in the last few months. Like 1 million, that's over 1 million. So that's exciting.
And was there a reason why we didn't see Morgana in part 3 or 4?
They wanted me to do 3 and 4. I didn't know this though until later. My agent passed on it without telling me.
Oh man, well, it's more of a reason to do a Wish 5. I mean, I talked to Andrew about it. He seems excited. Are you excited? What are your thoughts on a Wish 5?
I would love to do it. Seeing the amount of views we've gotten just on the YouTube one alone makes me realize people do want a 5. So I'd like to produce it. I don't know. I mean, Andrew's got to be in it because everyone loves Andrew. He's the perfect Wishmaster. I'd love to see Tammy in it. I love Tammy. I'd love to be in it, but yeah, I think it'd be incredible to do. I would so be on board with that.
Very cool. There's 2 Morgana shots actually that I love so much, and one of them I mentioned to Andrew when he was here, and it's where you're in the church talking to Gregory. You're both sitting down, and the lighting, the color, I mean, it's so beautiful. Those are the hero shots that I love. You know, acting is my passion. I do my little projects on the side, so I love shots like that. And the other one is when you're looking in the mirror, the whole kind of transformation, you're taking off the nose ring and things like that. And that scene right there, to me, is more of a personal reminder of how talented you are, knowing who you are, you know, now, then, and just the range that you have. I mean, it's so inspiring.
Thank you. Yeah, it's so fun. I love, like, I've gone all over the place with characters. Like MacGyver, I played a hooker, a teenage hooker. And then the OC, I play a white trash aunt for Misha Barton. Like, that was so much fun. And Jag, I play a widow. And I love getting to play all these different characters. It's so much fun as an actor.
I remember that. And hearing you now mentioning these shows, I mean, again, when I found out who you were or that you were that same person, everything started to click. And I didn't see every show or every episode right when it came out, right? It was usually through a rerun. My dad would always watch a lot of shows, so I was always watching TV with him. And I remember seeing you on hard copy, Evening Shade with Burt Reynolds.
Yes, I heard you might have some job openings. Do you work here?
Quantum Leap, which is another one of my favorites. I remember that episode so well. It was so much fun. I'm also a huge Michael Jackson fan, and I remember the little kid dancing, and I mean, just awesome times.
That's my favorite. I love Scott Bakula. I also love Richard Dean Anderson. But it was Dean Stockwell and Scott Bakula. They both instilled in me, always be on time, always know your lines, be prepared, be a professional. That really, that changed my life. And I always was that way even before them, but just hearing them, the best of the best, say that, it meant a lot to me. And working with Scott Bakula was just a dream come true. So
yes, it's so incredible. And so out of all the people that you worked with or all the people that you may have crossed paths with, I mean, was there anyone that just, you know, where you were in awe? I mean, who felt like a superstar to you?
Oh gosh, I guess, you know, probably Jennifer Aniston. We tested together a lot, 4 different times for 4 different shows. And so I was always in awe of her. She just has like a presence about her, a confidence about her. And this was before she was famous, and just a really cool person. So I guess if I had to choose one, it would be her. But there's a bunch of them.
Wow. Well, her first movie was Leprechaun, and I remember seeing her for the first time, and I actually got to speak with the director, Mark Jones, who sadly passed away recently. Awesome guy, super funny, and we did talk about Jennifer and just kind of the glow. I mean, that's how I described it, was she just had this glow. You have this glow. All of you have this glow and just are just so amazingly just talented, beautiful, again, come from such a magical time, male and female, and it's just, it's so awesome.
Growing up in that business in the 80s and 90s, and it was pretty amazing.
I mean, you do it all. I mean, you do the acting, you do voice work. What came first, or what was the original Hailee dream?
I started in voiceovers at age 11, and I'd done tons and tons, like over 200 commercials. I just was working tons in Texas and then tons in LA. I wanted to be able to do everything. I wanted to act, sing, dance, theater, you know, voiceover. I wanted to do all of it. So I've done it. And yeah, the voiceover now it's what's kind of taken off. Like working on, you know, Shrek has like been my 20-something years of Shrek has been so much fun. It wasn't until this guy came in, he was an assistant, and he said, "You sound like different people. You always change your voice." And I didn't realize I did because I'm a singer. And he said, "You sound like Cameron Diaz." And I kept saying, no, I wish I did. And I just met her. I was doing Touched by an Angel, and I was flying back on the airplane, and she had been filming in Utah as well. So we ended up meeting on the plane, and she was really wonderful, a really cool person. So he finally got me to audition, and I got it. I got the part. So then I did the job, and then I auditioned again like a month later for another something that they were doing, and I got it again. And then I auditioned again and got it again. So then they said, you know, Cameron Diaz realizes, because she had to approve of me each time, they said she realized it was the same person and you're just hired full time. So that was 20-something years ago. She had retired, but before she retired, I was doing all the, like Annie, the other women, I would go in and loop for her all the time. So not just Shrek, I would do everything for her, voice-wise, I would loop. Just because she was so busy. But I was looping for a lot of people, like Drew Barrymore, Hailee Steinfeld, Leslie Mann, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Brittany Murphy, Gwen Stefani. I was looping for a lot of people.
Wow.
They like me because I've done a lot of acting, so they know that I can keep the performance up. But I think from being a singer, I can just change my voice. Like Drew Barrymore is like, "We're going to Mexico," because I'm a Chihuahua. Like it's very like, you can just hear it, because when you're a singer, you can hear it.
That's so epic. That is so epic. And I mean, have you ever just sat down, Hailee, and just, you know, just thought about everything that you've done, everyone that you've worked with, and just, you know, wow, this is my life. You know? I've
been very, very blessed and very thankful for what I've gotten to do. And I've loved everyone I've ever worked with too. Everyone's been amazing to work with. I've done everything I came here to do. It'd be nice to just keep doing it.
That's amazing. My last question to you, Hailee. I mean, again, with everything that you've done, you know, what advice would you give to the up-and-coming actress, artist, you know, anyone with a dream, whether it be acting, singing, what would you tell them?
Well, I would say, don't let anyone tell you no. Always go in with blinders on, and just, you know, don't care what so-and-so is doing over here. Focus on what you want and just go for it and manifest it. I have had friends that they're now famous, and they were told that they would never work as an actor, and they went and did it. And I came to LA and I was told, don't go to LA, and I did it, and it all worked out. So always do what you want to do in life, and don't let anyone tell you can't do it.
Absolutely. Love it. Miss Hailee, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Super congrats on all your incredible work, talent, and success. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out Wishmaster 2 if you haven't seen it, or rewatch it, or you can check out any of the other awesome shows and movies that we talked about. Hailee is absolutely amazing in every single one of them. She is truly a real-life hero and inspiration to me and to the world. Thank you for watching. Thank you for believing, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.